What is mindfulness anyway? Well, 20 or 30 or so years ago, we didn't really talk much about mindfulness. And that's because we didn't live in a world high-powered with technology that leaves our brain in hyperdrive all of the time. Nearly every waking moment today, most humans are on their cell phones looking at text messages, or they're in front of a computer, or they're looking at a TV with all kinds of information happening simultaneously and literally overpowering their brain and what our brain can handle. So since that's occurred, now all of a sudden you see this interest in mindfulness research. It's really a way to power the brain down, to stop the influx of information that's coming at us. My husband often tells me, don't leave your laptop plugged in and turned on all the time with all of those tabs open. It overuses the computer and I'm going to wear out the life of my computer if I keep that up. He'll also tell me, turn off your phone at night and don't have all those apps open. It can do the same thing, burn out my phone. Well, that's exactly what we do with our brain and our nervous system when we overuse it, when we have overstimulation of our electronics, too much information, too much stress in our world, trying to solve problems with our children and our spouse and our workplace, while at the same time checking text messages. Just talking about it makes me stressed. This is why mindfulness is key. And mindfulness, like I said, is your way of powering down. So there's lots of ways to do it. There's yoga. I love yoga. You can use essential oils to pair with your yoga to help the mind to connect to itself, not to what's going on outside of itself, but to help the mind to power down and to create emotional connection to the body and to the world around you. My husband loves to just go climb up in a tree and observe nature, or take his camera out and hike in the wilderness. That powers his brain down. For other people, it might be prayer, or it might be formal meditation, where they've actually learned meditative techniques to move our brain from a beta state, which is our waking wave, down to an alpha or theta state, which is a lower state of consciousness. That's literally shutting off the system for a while midday so that you get a chance to connect to how you really feel, to what's going on around you, and to be able to feel more capable of managing your emotions, to being aware of your emotions, and to be able to manage the relationships around you. So as this course is about emotional intelligence, mindfulness is key, and you can see why. Because all that external data prevents us from being emotionally intelligent. When we have too much coming at us, we can't be self-aware. We won't manage our relationships as well. We won't know what's going on with our neighbor. We won't connect to them. And we may end up having feelings of sadness, additional stress in our life, and we might actually see that we lose our ability to get a hold of what it is that we want the most. So my advice, learn more about mindfulness, pick your way of being mindful, and make it a regular practice. Consider when and how you manage your electronics so that you can use these techniques and also essential oils to increase emotional intelligence and get what it is that you want.